Hey guys, I'm Tom, welcome to this video. Today we're continuing to play Ashes Cricket Career Mode. And the WA Championship is now complete, so I think that means we're going back to Club T20s, is that right? Yep, it's Willetton versus Scarborough. We're back in the club matches. What I decided to do was simulate through the 50 over club matches because I'm already expecting selection for the 50 over national competition. But in regards to the 2020s, I'm not really in the selector side. I'm in the selector side, but I'm not expecting selection for that. So I thought if I play the T20s, I'm going to be able to get those eyes of the selectors and hopefully get selected into those soon. So that's why I'm playing that. And then my highest score is 235, which obviously accumulates over all of the club matches. But yeah, that's still a pretty big score. And starting with a 4, and that person who Ebert or something, Craig, who's plays for WA, yeah, he's the Willetton guy who we play in this team with, and that's just buys the fielder for another 4. So yeah, hopefully we can make a lot of runs here in the T20s, and that didn't make it to the boundary, which is annoying. Oh yes, it did. I think the fielder must have helped it along. Hopefully we can get a lot of runs in these T20s, and this will be the last time we ever have to play club matches before we get selected for all the national and international stuff. That's not a run, but I'm gonna have to dive. That was close. It's weird going back to the club matches after playing a little bit of state stuff. Obviously there's no state games going on at the moment. There's a game coming up, so I think I'm going to be able to play the first 3 T20s of this season before we have a club match against Queensland. So I'm going to play those. But yeah, it's just weird coming back to the club. There's no atmosphere. It's slightly different in a few ways. There's another couple. We'll come back. I'd love a big score here. We're in the 8th over, and I would love to be selected for at least get these 3. I've got the 3 T20s before the state side, so if I can get big scores in each of those, then I should hopefully have expecting selection and not have to worry about playing any more club matches at all in the future, which would be ideal for what I'm hoping for. So yeah, hopefully 3 more matches and that's it. And that is almost clean bowled me. I don't know how that missed the stumps. That was the worst shot choice I possibly could have done, and the timing was so late. And that's a very late timed as well. We'll just go with 1. There's not many gaps in the T20s and club matches. I mean the 50 overs, which I've mentioned before, because they... Oh no, dive. Oh, I think he's just safe. Nope, he's out. Let's see how much he's out by. I ran them out, that was all my fault. The keeper was slow to pick it up. Yeah, that was just out. That was poorly timed. I'm timing these late for some reason. I think I'm just used to playing the spinners, because in the last match I was, in the state side I had a lot of spinners to face and not many fast bowlers, and at the moment here I've had a couple of spinners to start off my innings, so I'm not timing it as well as I would like. Hopefully I can time this one well, because I want to do a lofted. I've timed it just okay, but it's gone over the fielder and it's a 4. That's better, that's where you want it, ideal, and that's a 6. It's our first 6 of the innings, I think. I want to make 100 in one of these T20s. In one of the 320 T20s, if I can make 100, I think that will go a long way in getting me selected for all the T20 competitions around the world. Smashed through the gap and 1 bounce 4. And that is played nicely. That might go to the rope for a 4. It does. 46 from 22. We're 4 away from a half century. And that's poor shot choice. Could bring up our half century with a 4 here, but I've decided to try and hit a 6, so that was almost caught, but it managed to find the gap, and it is a 4, and it is a 50, and it's a strike rate of 208. Alright, we've made a 50. We're in the 14th over. We have time to make 100. And that is out. We're on 50, we have time to make 100, and we don't even make a run past it. Oh well, 50 is still pretty good. That's good for T20s, but I'd love to get a big score in the next couple of matches. We're coming into bowl now. How many do they need? They need 141 from just 90. I have full confidence already because of that batting performance, so that's good. Bad ball to finish the over with a 4. 6 coming from it. Managed to get a wicket between overs, so it's 1 for 59. They still require 10 runs and over. Come down the pitch. Oh wow, that was almost under his bat and able to get the stumping. It's in the air. That's going to be a 6.
Yes, wait.
Oh, we're going to have a run out here. Oh, I've thrown it to the wrong end. Oh my goodness. I pressed the wrong button and I almost had a run out. Oh my goodness gracious me. What happened there was one of them decided to run and I was like, oh, that's going to be the end of the over. And I didn't realize one of them was already halfway down the pitch. That's... oh, I can't believe... I just pressed the wrong button. 113 from 64 required. They've still got 9 wickets in hand, so that's not going to be a big problem, but they don't start to hit some boundaries, it will. Because they're just getting the singles off my overs at the moment. In the air, through the gap, 4 runs. Coming into bowl, my final over, I'm none for 22 after 3. They still require 12 runs and over, which is doable. There's 7 overs left. They've got 8 wickets in the shed. Final ball. They still require 81 from 37. And we finish the over with a single. Oh, we've done it by 7. We've just managed to hold on for a victory. I got none for 26 after my 4 overs. Byford versus Willerton. We're in at number 3. We're not doing the toss, which is confusing because I select the team lineup. And I feel like I'm the captain, but yeah, I don't know what's wrong with that. So Byford won the toss. They're batting. We're going to be chasing the runs. Coming into bowl at the 16th, so we're not going to get 4 overs. They're 4 for 104, which is really good by us. With only 4 overs left, they're only projected to get 130. I really like this oval as that gets swept away to the fielder because it's got the palm trees. It looks nice and tropical. Final ball is in the air and oh, just falls short of the fielder down at fine leg. Third man. And we get to bowl the last over. They're 4 for 130. So good thing I'm coming into bat at number 3 because that's not a lot of runs that we need to chase down. Second last ball. Is this going to be a wicket? He's come down to the pitch and it's a 6. If he had missed that, it would have been a stumping, but instead it's a 101 metre 6, and this is a big last over. There's 13 come off it already, as that brings up Gates 50, and there's still the 1 ball left. What can happen here? Oh, that's a rubbish ball. Absolutely rubbish, and it's gone for 6, and that's just a poor last over there by me. They've made a respectable score here, so I think we're chasing 149. So they got about 19 from the last over, I think it must have been. What are we coming in at? It's 145. Okay, it's the second over. Although it's good because it means it's still the power play, which means we've got some gaps to hit into, which is nice. So wide. Okay, the fielders are all inside the circle. We've got lots of places where we can hit it. And we've gone straight to a fielder, and that is a duck. I don't even know what to say to that. That was just so bad. That was just awful, and we have just managed to win. Wait, hang on. Oh, we lost by 2 runs. How has that happened? How has that happened? So that was the end of our T20s. We're into the first class Shield matches. Let me just have a look at my calendar. What have we got coming up? So we got the 3-day matches, and then yeah, that's all 3-day. Have we got any 1-days coming up? So we've obviously got the winter period in the middle of the year, and then yeah, October. We haven't got any 1-dayers. So I don't think we're getting selected for that. Hang on, let me check my player. No, that's my teams. My player selection status. We're no chance for any of that, obviously. We're a fringe member expecting selection for the National Cricket Cup, and we're getting attention for the T20s. And then we're just we're a fair way off the Big Bash. Sorry, the Bangladesh, which is better than a long way off. In my first class, my average is 78.33 with a high score of 102, and in my other, my average is 40 with a top score of 235 not out. I made 13 50s, which is good, 2 centuries. So in my whole career, I've made 3 centuries and 15 50s. So that is the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to subscribe. And as always, don't forget to be happy, be healthy, and have a great day.